Brexit is only sort of mentioned once, very briefly, in the novel. But I think it's fair to say at this point that, Brexit is a feeling as well as, an event. And that was one of the questions I was kind of interested in, when it came to writing the book. Rather than, with the example of technology, focusing on the technology itself, or you take the example of politics, focusing on specific political decisions themselves. I suppose the question is, what is the sort of experiential element of living in Britain at the moment and being plugged into all of this stuff and feeling like all of these things are part of your daily reality. So in that sense, I suppose it's a Brexit novel in that I think when I come to look back at it in a few years' time, I think this will come to feel like an emotionally very distinctive period of English life. Very fraught, everything feels like it's operating at a kind of a peak, and we're all kind of managing all of this stuff every day. And if anything now, a year after the novel's come out, I feel that that's even more the case. The continual daily updates about Brexit. And I wonder, obviously that's partly about Brexit, but I think it's also partly about the way we're consuming media and also our emotional relationship to the media that we're consuming, and how that's kind of given rise in all of us to a slightly sort of anxious and often quite combative state where we all feel we have to take a position about everything all the time. And that's really, the story of Robert in the novel is someone who sees an opportunity to take a position, but the very act of taking a position that he feels will be popular or will get him some attention leads to him being sort of backed into an ideological corner and losing sight of his own morality, really, if you like. And so, yeah, I think it's more about that, the feel of this particular time, than it is about, the specifics of Brexit, whether we leave, whether we don't leave, etc., etc.